Are the days closing in for India's grand old party? Just days after the party's senior leader Ghulam Nabi Azad resigned from the Jammu and Kashmir State Congress Campaign Committee, another senior leader, Anand Sharma, resigned from the key party responsibilities of pole-bound Himachal Pradesh. It comes as no surprise as both the leaders are part of G23, a group vocal about the party's leadership change. The party, which enjoyed the monopoly for decades, suffered an electoral punch in 2014 general elections, which knocked the wind out of its sails. Although it was able to add a marginal number of seats in 2019 general elections, its downfall has accelerated steadily. Right after the second biggest debacle, a group of senior Congress workers urged the Congress leadership for reforms and revival of the sinking party. This is not just the first instance the Congress found its foot in the grave. It saw the highs and lows during the course of its history. Being the dominant national party after the independence, it enthroned itself, paving way for single-party Nehruvian era. This period saw Congress doing very well electorally, but the party was weakened with concentrated power in a single man's hand. After Nehru's death, the party was besieged with factions and internal disputes. The lack of consensus among the party saw the dilution of the political legacy and decline, finally splitting the party into many factions in the wake of Shastri's death. Congress saw its comeback with the win of Indira Gandhi in 1971, sorting the leadership issue and the emergence of personality cults in Indian politics. The new political decision destroyed the second-tier leadership, awakening its mooring with the common people and handing many defeats in the elections that ensued after. The 1975 emergency dealt a severe blow to the party, which brought opposition parties together to knock out the Congress party from the power. After Indira Gandhi's assassination, the Congress saw its rebirth with a thumping winning of 415 seats in 1984 due to the sympathy wave. It registered its biggest victory since its inception. After the Bofors scam, the party lost its political preeminence in the 1989 elections. Since then, it lost its single-party political dominance in the ensuing elections. Although it remained the largest political outfit from 1989 to 1996, its support base was strained due to the decades of high command culture and lack of nurturing of leadership in the states and at the local level. The ivory tower syndrome of top leadership isolated it from the grassroots workers, and the party workers lost their zeal to connect with the people and continue the momentum going for the party. Not only its winning ratio but also its clout as the only party which could govern India was seriously breached during this period. Although Congress witnessed many splits and breakaway parties, the process accelerated during the decade of 1990s. Like the feudal lords took the opportunity to declare their own independent kingdoms from a weakened empire. Many Congress leaders have formed their own breakaway independent parties. While some have succeeded to form government on their own, others have merged with the parent party. The NCP in Maharashtra, TMC in the West Bengal, PDP in Jammu and Kashmir, YRCP in Andhra Pradesh, etc. are a few examples. As the party saw its chance further sinking with the rise of BJP and NDA, Congress invited Sonia Gandhi to command and steer the party to reckoning. Though it could not regain the past results of 80s, the party saw its rebirth under the leadership of Sonia Gandhi. It performed well in 2004 and 2009 elections to form the UPA government at the centre. However, it has once again lost its relevance with the numerous scams, high inflation, unemployment rate, and the policy paralysis that ailed the country. Adding to that, the ideology decadency, appeasement policies which were continued abated, and the anti-incumbency have brought about a ripe time for the rise of the Saffron Party. The Congress party has continued to repeat the same mistakes from its past. It did not address the seeds of deterioration sown during the Nehru era, germinated during the Indira Gandhi's era, and now grown to a full tree. As elections are fast approaching and are 20 months away, it has to be seen if the Congress attempts to identify its mistakes, connect with the people and their aspirations, and reinvent itself to battle it out with the now seemingly undefeatable BJP.
Please subscribe to Nationalist Hub English channel for more interesting videos, and don't forget to like and share this video. Nationalist Hub, it's a news revolution.